Hello and welcome to Coastal Crafts. So I have got a haul, but I thought I'd just show you I'll be making some more little boxes. So I made this one up last night, and I guess it's kind of it's very purple, fairy-like, oh dear, sort of magic box. It says hello cute girls, so it would be a nice gift for a young girl. Not sure I've got one to give one to at the moment. But I decided to make some holes and do a little tie closure. And it opens up like that, and I've forgotten what it says, happy heart. So they're really cute, those boxes. I was also having a bit of a play around my little Alice in Wonderland book there, and the bits that came with the Papercraft Essentials, you know, all these gorgeous toppers and things, and made a couple of little boxes that were Alice in Wonderland themed. So you can see that white rabbit. It says a Cheshire Cat because if you open it up, you've got one of the popper fastenings. Inside you've got a little quote from the book. "I didn't know that cats could grin," she said nervously. And of course you can close it back up again with a popper. And then there's a little green one that's got a little watch charm on it. "We're all mad here. And all the best people are bonkers," it says. I can't get it to focus. This popper is slightly harder to open for some reason. I don't know why it's being difficult to open, just to annoy me. So I had to add an extra bit on just to strengthen it there and there. But you open it up and it says, "You don't know much," replied the Duchess. Alice thought this was most impolite. So I think they're really sweet, and I should probably pop some Happy Mail goodies in them and send them out, or have them on my desk for display. I don't know yet. But I ordered from Crafters Companion, and the reason for that was because I told you before that they sent me the wrong pen when I did my last order. So what they did, I contacted them, and they were very nice, and they said, "No problem, you can have £5 credit to get another one." And they don't cost £5 each, so that was very kind. So I was like, you know, off I trotted to do another order. And this time I have got the correct one, the pale pink shade. So this is a darker version, so now I've got them right the way through from the lighter to the darker. And as they are on 3 for 2, I also picked up the vintage blue blend and the coral shades. So I got those. So the pen's great, sorted, not a problem. But you know what it's like. You sort of think, well, I'm going to make it up to £20 to get free postage. So I picked up some other bits. I picked up Craft Vault Collection 5 and Craft Vault Collection 2. And when I arrived, I thought, this doesn't seem right, because there were meant to be 3 items in each, and I've only got 5 items in total. 2 3s are 6 for those of you who want to know. And what I realised, I'm pretty sure these 3 came together, so that collection's fine. But this one was meant to come with an ink pad I wanted to try out because I was interested in it, and a Santa stamp, and this is quite clearly a Santa die. So I just feel, I've emailed them again and said I haven't got the right items, because when I realised it was an ink pad as well, when it was just a stamp, I thought, oh, I'm just going to leave the stamp and just be done with it. But then when I realised it was also an ink pad, I thought, I'm just going to email and say. But then if they go and give me more credit, and then I go and have to spend more, and then I get more wrong items, I'm just going to be trapped in this permanent cycle of continually ordering to spend my credit and then getting the wrong items. So I feel a bit frustrated by Crafters Companion, because I love their products. Like Tri-Brens are my favourite pens, are the perfect pens for lazy people who don't want to faff around trying to work out which colours go together. Their dies always cut nicely. You know, I really love the Nautical collection. I was trying to finish that off if I've got most of them already. I've got one of these, a Christmas one of these triple stamping ones, and I love it. So I thought I would try, you know, I've got no issues with the products. But how frustrating is it when you order something and they don't send it to you? So, yeah, let me know if you also have that issue. It's making me feel like, not that I don't want to buy Crafters Companion products anymore, but then I might just buy them from other places like Craft Stash and things like that, where I know, you know, they're pretty reliable and they send you what you think you're going to get. So that's my little rant over. Do let me know if you have similar issues. I'm not on my own, but let's have a look and see. So the things that I actually was expecting to get with this one, I didn't realise it was going to be so big. I don't really need this. This isn't like an item that I need, but I thought it just looks so pretty. And I don't have the matching stamp. It does come with the matching stamp, but I thought instead of having the matching stamp, it would be nice to colour it in. So I think that will look really nice coloured in. That's the matching stamp. But because you can see you already get all the detail. So I shall cut that out and colour it in and then insert that at the end of the video. So I was also expecting to get this one. I told you I've had one of these before. So you get the 3 different layers. And you can, you know, if you layer all, if you just layer it 1 and 2, you get pretty flowers. And if you add, it looks like stamp 3, you get an outline one as well. I think they're really pretty, and I like those colours as well that they've chosen. Obviously, you can do whatever colours you choose, can't you? Floral cascades. I'm going to have a get that as well and show you at the end. And then I wasn't too bothered about this, but I saw that it came within the bundle, and I thought that would be quite useful. A little love die, because I've only got 1 love die, so I'll try that one out as well. And then I was expecting to get this die, which is a really nice size, because I've got majority, as I said, of this nautical collection. So I wanted to just finish it off with the last few bits. But then the other bits that were meant to be in that bundle haven't come. And instead, I have Santa Claus is coming to town. I mean, I guess that's kind of nice. You have the little Santa and then you stamp the message below. It's just not what I was expecting. So, I don't know what more to say. It would have been a good deal had it all come, and I wasn't frustrated by it, because I only paid £21.57 for all of this plus the 3 pens, obviously taking into account the £5 credit that I had. But there we go. We shall see. I'll try these out and I'll come back on and show you what they look like. Okay, so I've had a bit of a play with the items and I'm about to show you what they look like. So first of all, we've got the shell, which is a really nice big size. And I think that could look really good, maybe with some little beach girls. What's my little beach girl? She's down here. She could, that's quite big, isn't it? But she could have that in the background or the forefront, or maybe a mermaid, or you could have a whole scene going on behind there. So I think that could be useful. And then my little love die has a lovely background to it. I've not put that on very straight now I look at it, but yeah, I really like that. I think that's nice. I like it having the bubble background. So I'm going to add that in with my words. Had a bit of a play with photo polymer stamps. I've been trying stamping out in different sort of combinations to decide what I like best. So it's making a bit of a background really, and you could maybe have just a sentiment down the middle, couldn't you? Or you could have, I was wondering about having some, like one of those large butterflies that I picked up, the Sizzix butterfly, could come in there, couldn't it? So that's what happens if you don't do the outline one. You just have the blocks of colour, doing it in some slightly different shades. So yeah, I've got lots of flowery backgrounds now to make into cards. So the other flower one that was really pretty was this one here. Look at that. That's coloured in using the tri-blend markers. I think that will look really nice on a card. And then you could maybe have some butterflies or something coming around it, couldn't it? That would be really the feature if that was popped out. Such a big die, that one. And then my little Santa one, I wasn't really feeling, I wasn't expecting to get this one, and I wasn't overly inspired, I think, because, I don't know, they sort of had it, maybe they had another die that went round like that, you see in the example. I don't know if it will fit my ones that are that shaped. We'll have to have a look. But, yeah, I mean, there's lots of things that you could definitely do with that. Maybe when it gets nearer to Christmas, I will start to have some more ideas. And the Santa Claus is coming to town. I just stamped that one on there. And yeah, we'll see where we go with that. And in terms of the 3 pens that I picked up, in case you are looking to buy some more tri-blends, that's the Pale Pink Shades, really nice colours. The Coral Shades, that's quite red, that might be for some of my red colouring, and the Vintage Blue, which is quite a sort of a grey blue. So there we go, that's what those items look like made up. And yeah, let me know what you've been up to. I shall speak to you soon.